Hello, my name is Casey Kirkland, and my very special guest here is Mike Kirkland. He is my father
Hey, Case.
and a real estate agent and proud owner of Blooming Property Management in Park City, Utah. Today, we're going to dive into why you want Mike to sell you a home, to simply put it, among other things, in Park City. So, let's get started. First of all, how are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great.
Doing good.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. It's good to hear. Glad to hear it. So, Dad, please tell us your life story from start to finish. And don't leave anything out. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
Okay. First of all, where were you born?
Oh, I was born in the steel mill town of Gary, Indiana, in quite some time ago.
Quite
So,
some time.
Yeah.
Old man. Where did you go to college? Both for your bachelor's and your master's degree.
I ended up leaving high school and then joining the military. And all my buddies, we put in where we wanted to, our final basis to be after basic training, and Hawaii and Florida, and I ended up in Utah at Hill Air Force Base. So not too happy about that in the beginning, but about 6 months after landing here, just fell in love with this place. The mountains, the cool laid back culture and the people, and it was just
There's a certain je ne sais quoi
je ne sais quoi.
about Utah.
Yeah, but so I ended up getting out of the military and then finishing college, because I did some while I was in the military, at the University of Utah. And then I worked as a sales manager at Pepsi and that sort of thing, and went back to grad school and got my MBA at Penn State University, where I met your mother.
Thank you so much. Leads us into our next question. Did you ever get married? And how important was having a family to you?
Oh, super important. And, being here in Utah really supported that belief and importance of the family life, and, having kids and, doing family stuff. And so that's what everybody shoots for, I think, and certainly, your mom and I did at that point. So, and this is a great place to do it. I mean, Utah has so much to offer for the family life. And so,
Can confirm I had a fabulous childhood. So you were in the military, as you said previously.
Yep.
Can you tell me about how that experience and life choice affected your future? Aside from the obvious, moving to Utah.
Yeah, I mean, just right out of high school, I really think that most kids coming out of high school should, I love that Israeli model of, everyone has to do some sort of service coming out of high school, whether it's, serving in a community or the military. I think it adds so much to who you become as an adult. I really think those sorts of things right out of high school make you a better version of who you're already going to be. So, because you learn so much at a young age that it sticks with you, and that takes you into the rest of your life. So, military is great for that, discipline and hard work and, that whole thing. So, yeah, real glad I did it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Would you say some of your fondest memories came from your time in the military?
Yeah, some crazy times and, yeah, tough times. Yeah, for sure.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Go.
Yeah.
All right. Can you tell me from your about your job history after you graduated Penn State?
So Penn State, after that, I worked for a number of premier healthcare companies. I started with Johnson and Johnson, and it was a great experience. I wanted to kind of get in an industry that felt meaningful, but I still loved business, so I was on the business side of that. Healthcare environment. But again, great companies: Johnson and Johnson, GE Medical, Becton Dickinson. Loved them all. I was in surgery, selling surgical instruments and supplies and things like that, and learned a lot about the human body at that time, and really great experience. So, but at some point, I had to make a decision about what I was going to do with my life and the rest of my life, and I just chose I chose a place like Park City, Utah, because at some point I figured out what I thought life was really about, and it's not about, burning the midnight oil for the rest of your life and not enjoying where you're living. So, in Park City, just man, it's just a wonderful place. So, I chose it over, um, really scrapping to get to the top of the heap in some corporate environment. And best decision I ever made.
Would
Yeah.
you say that Utah sort of helped you make that decision to put your life on a different track? Like you said, get out of that sort of corporate world, or
Oh,
was it more sort of a personal, internal kind of thing?
both. I mean, the external environment of this place. I have done some incredible things in the outdoors, and then my internal self kind of motivated me as well. So um, it didn't take much. You just take go on a couple of trips here. As you know, you were a kid. We've gone done some amazing things. So from being on a boat floating down the Colorado on a raft to hiking in Escalante. I mean, skiing here is phenomenal and fabulous. It's a wonderful place to be, and it's right down the road. So
Everything's always within like a few hours at
always,
least, so it's definitely a very versatile place to
yeah,
be, for
or a
sure.
few minutes if you're skiing
Yeah.
here in town. So
Yeah.
it's really a great place to be. It offers a lot, and a lot of people have certainly found out about places like Utah, but a lot still don't. They have no idea what this place has to offer. So yeah,
Come find out.
yeah, that's right.
All right. What has inspired you to move forward in life?
Um, you and your sister.
There's another one.
I think you know I think our country has great potential. So that inspires me that we do better, be better. So I'm at a point in my life where I think I have a little bit to offer, and so we're still figuring that stuff out. But I'm still in my working years,
Not
so
done yet,
not done yet.
old man.
So yeah, I think there's still a lot there, and just waking up every day and inspires me.
Awesome. What is one accomplishment that you are most proud of? And you can't say me, obviously.
Oh, geez, being able to jump into this business world and really being able to add value to folks who have homes here. I've been in property management now for 15 years, um, and meeting with families, taking care of their second home needs. Although it's a tough business, it's certainly one that I've been able to adapt to. And we've got a team of great individuals. A team of about 17 employees, and we do it all internally. Housekeeping, maintenance, management, connecting with clients and their needs and what they want, and taking care of their second home. So I think that's what I'm looking.
Blooming.
Yeah, blooming. Yeah,
Awesome.
and then our ability to go out and help folks now find second homes with all of this, 27 years of living here, um, is also something that I think anyone can, really rely on at least this version of an experience of 27 years, and when they're selecting Park City as a place to have a second home. So we've got a lot to offer there.
Visit Second Home Mike in Blooming for your next Park City adventure. All right. What is one regret that you have in your professional life?
Oh, one regret. Man, I should have looked at these questions before you started
No, it's
asking.
better as a surprise. What's one regret? Just first thing that comes to mind.
I think they're probably we've done very well as a company. Um, I've made a couple of acquisitions that have been just outstanding. We've grown the business. There was probably one that was not the best. uh,
We've all been
but
there. All been there.
it's we recovered. It took a couple years, but it's just something you work through. And again, I go back to that experience of doing tough things when you're young. Once you do those tough things when you're young, you know the process and what it feels like internally to work through tough things. And so we want to help, our clients who know nothing about Park City or know very little invest in this community because we know a lot about it. We've been through tough times. We understand what's going on here in Park City, the communities, the types of housing. We know how to do property management. So we want to help those people enjoy the mountain style, life here in Park City.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
even if you're not young, even if, you're you right now and you're close to retirement age, I'm sure that experience helped you with your business now, the
Yeah.
poor acquisition.
Yeah.
Always learning, always growing.
Always
and-
learning. Other bad things have happened to everybody, tough times, but that's probably the most recent one. And yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're kind of going to go back here, but how did you get into real estate and property management?
When I decided to leave the corporate world, from healthcare management, I I started with buying a small property management company that just happened to be the right deal at the right time. And, being a business person, MBA, whatever, I was able to evaluate that business and determine that this is a good move, right? The financials were good, they were strong. Just like houses, people sell for different reasons. They're not necessarily trying to take advantage of you, right? They just divorce or death or they're moving on, and you just have to jump in and evaluate that. So that's what I did with this small property management business, and that was the catapult into where we have grown today. So I would say,
I remember when I was a wee child, when you first had that business, for some reason we had to paint the walls. And so we spent like hours like painting the walls.
That's right.
I can remember the fumes and we were chilling out at
do tough things when you're young. That's right.
It
Get
was
you
a
ready.
torturous experience. Okay, let's just put it that way.
Uh,
All right. Would you say that your professional dreams have come true?
oh, without a doubt. Professional dreams, family dreams. You guys have turned out to be wonderful young adults. I'm a super happy dude. Yeah, yeah,
This
and
is
we've
life.
we've chosen a great place to be, to live. Yeah, things are good. Yeah.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Yeah,
What is one thing that you would like your audience to know about you?
Geez, I think we've said it.
Maybe something that someone might not know or might not guess about you.
Oh, geez. I am a lay actor in what's called
Yes.
the Park City Follies.
Yes.
It's a group of
Very
folks.
involved in community
Yes,
theater.
community theater. Yeah, we've been goofing around. I've been goofing around with these great group of people now for about 17 years, and it's just an annual event. We put on a show that makes fun of this little small mountain town and all the people in it. And so that's a joy to do that, and I'm sure people wouldn't know that I do that. So
Yes. No. Yeah. I mean, it's a
And
little
you-
bit. It's a little bit shocking.
you have grown up in theater too.
I
So
got the
you
gene. I got
you
the
got the
theater
gene.
bug.
And you've been in the Follies
Yeah.
a couple of times,
Mhm.
and I think you're going to jump in this
Next
year.
year,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Very excited
looking
about
forward
that.
to that. That's going to be
Mhm.
fun. to do with you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a good well-known or not well-known fact. I think.
Yeah, it's not
but
well known.
That's one of the great things about Park City is the community that
Absolutely.
has been injected into this city. Not
Yeah.
only the community theater like Main Street, but
Main
just
Street,
the
the
culture,
culture.
of skiing and outdoor activities
Yeah.
and all that good stuff is just another testament to how cool this place is.
It really is. Yeah, it's Park City was founded, I think, in 1886 or something like that. There was a guy named Colonel Connor. He was from the Valley back in the early 1800s or mid to late 1800s, and you know, Park City started as a silver mining town. So this Colonel Connor down at the base down there by the University of Utah had some things with the LDS community at the time, and he didn't like the LDS community, and he wanted to get rid of them, right? So his thought was he would send his guys, his men, his troops on their off hours up the canyon to Park City, and he would tell them to mine. So they'd come up with pickaxes and mining equipment, and they'd mine because his thought was if they found gold or some other mineral, that everyone would come here, and he would be able to dilute the LDS, the Mormon population, right? That's pretty much exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. They found silver. They found big strains of silver in the mountains up here, and everybody came from everywhere. And that is the culture of Park City today. Usually, there aren't too many people that are from here. There are big families that go way back, multiple generations, but 90% of the people are from somewhere else. They come and they populated, and they've made Park City their primary home or their second home, and it makes it just a really cool town, But that's how Park City started, and then everyone started coming, and all these mining companies started popping up, and and then once these silver mining companies became too expensive to extract silver from these mountains, it turned to skiing, and that's how that all started. So it's a pretty cool story.
It's a pretty cool combination of a lot of different viewpoints, cultures, perspectives, and I admire that a lot about Park City. It's not just one thing, even though it is a predominantly white space. It's not just one thing.
No, it's so much.
There's a lot of history here, and there's a cool museum on Main Street, Park City Museum, that sort of details it all.
So yeah,
gotta have to check it out if you come out. But it's well said. Very cool story. Yeah. All right. Will you face the camera and please give us your pitch? Why are we here today?
Face the camera. Wow.
Face that
Man, I'm just,
Face both of them, actually.
Yeah. I'll look between you.
Yeah.
No, our pitch to whoever's watching and has the ability to, or has always been interested in owning real estate in a mountain town community. There are a number of great realtors here. There's a number of financing companies in Park City and wherever folks are from. You can do loans from anywhere. And there are a number of great property management companies. But there's one thing that I found, and it's the niche that we want to serve, is that we want to kind of ensure that we're able to help owners through the entire process of buying a property here in Park City, having great financing options if that's required. Of course, there's a number of cash deals that happen. And then having a property management company who has the experience to ensure that your home's taken care of while you're away. And that's us. That's who Second Home Mike is on the real estate sales side, and who Rate.com is. I've partnered with a great guy who's been doing financing for a number of years, Matt Walker, and then Blooming Property Management, a company I've managed. Our 17 staff of 17 people really can take care of these large second homes. I also want to ensure that I've seen this a lot lately, is that there are a number of opportunities for multiple families to, develop an LLC and then go in together on a home use that home as for multiple families, right? And then also, receive the financial benefits, tax benefits, depreciation, things like that. Share those benefits among multiple families. So it just allows, folks to access, sizable properties together, who that you may not have, wanted to take a swing at by yourself or by yourself as a family. So if you got friends, other family members that might be interested in this as well, get together on a house, buy it together, share the tax benefits together and the family fun out here together. So that's always another option that seems to be taking hold here too. So that's the pitch. And again, you can always reach out, start that process by contacting me at www.secondhomemike.com. And you can root around there a little bit, actually see some of the homes that are for sale because that site's connected to the local MLS. And then reach out. We can, start really understanding what your requirements are for a second home, and then start that process. So there you go.
Well said. Thank you so much. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. After watching this video and you're interested in learning more about purchasing a second home in Park City, Utah, as Mike said, please visit secondhomemike.com for more information. You'll be able to see all of the beautiful neighborhoods that we have to offer in this town, as well as home pricing and specifications and everything like that. And there you can set up a meeting with Mike as well directly if you want more face-to-face, in-person contact. You'll also find this guy's contact information on that website as well. But please subscribe for more if you want to see more from
Subscribe.
Mike in Park City.
Sweet.
See you guys next time.
Thanks. See ya.